very similar to the Kershaw leak in the size comparison. It's like the golden ratio. So the blade is about 3 inches, right? The handle is about 4 inches, and it gives you that 7 inches overall length right there. Hello and what is going on, guys? My name is Miguel and welcome to Miguel EDC. Today we're going to be doing a review video, just in-depth review on the Civivi Elementum. This is the OG Elementum, the smaller size compared to the button lock. There's now even a new version of this guy that comes with the button lock, so more to come on that in the channel later on. But this is the OG Elementum, and I gotta tell you guys, this is the second knife that I ever got when I first started getting into EDC, when I first started to kind of, discover this whole niche of, using knives as tools and, daily carrying knives, and, kind of discovering how useful it was to have something sharp on you whenever you got an Amazon box, or whenever you got a package, or you need to cut through some cardboard, or whatever it is, right, that you need to cut on a daily basis, right? Having a knife, EDCing a knife, it's, we all know, right, especially if you're in the knife community, we all know how useful that is. So I'm going to give you guys some basic specs here. Again, this is the Civivi Elementum, the original one. This one is in orange here, and this is G10 handles, right? As far as blade goes, this is a D2 satin finish D2 right there. I did unbox a black blade D2 version of the same exact knife. I was really deciphering which one to keep. I decided to keep the satin D2 version, and I returned the other one. All right, really quick, let's get some overall length on this guy. So this guy comes in at around, I want to say, what do we have? Around 7 inches, right? Very similar to the Kershaw leak in the size comparison. It's like the golden ratio. So the blade is about 3 inches, right? The handle is about 4 inches, and it gives you that 7 inches overall length right there. Also, let's go ahead and do a quick hardware check. So I always like to check all the different hardware and all the different knives that we do review in the channel. I want to say this tool set is very affordable. It is part of a Strabito set. So it has all kinds of different tools, and it comes at a very affordable price. If you want to check that out, it's going to be linked in the description. Again, affiliate links do help out the channel at no extra cost to you. I want to say T6, probably the body screws are going to be, whoa, look at that. Not T6, right? Civivi is not messing around. I misjudged it there for a second. So T8 screws, okay, right there. And on the other side as well, yeah, that is T8. And I want to say for the pivot screw, that is also a T8. Let me try a T9 just to be sure. Yeah, T9, there we go. T9 fits even better. So T9 and the pivot, everything else, I want to say I got it all wrong. T9 all around. T9. Yeah, T9 all around. That's why it's so important to make sure, all right, we check the screws here so you know exactly, what type of drill bit or screwdriver bit you need. Again, this one brings so many different, drill bits there. It is an amazing kit. Let's put that to the side there for a second. Let's do a quick blade stock thickness check. All right, let's see where that comes in at. So the blade is going to be around 0.11 inches, all right, 0.11 inches. A little bit towards the tip. I want to say the tip goes all the way to 0.01 inches, right? That gets pretty thin right there towards the tip, right? And did I mention it's very pointy? This is called a spear shape, right? Or like kind of like a drop point. I wouldn't say, yeah, definitely a drop point. Let me correct myself. Yeah, drop point design there for sure. So one more time. Blade stock thickness there, 0.011 inches, a little bit closer to the tip right there. It goes all the way down to 0.01. All right, cool stuff, good stuff. Let's get an accurate weight measurement here. All right, there you go. Under 3 ounces, guys, under 3 ounces. So it is definitely lighter than the Kershaw leak, right? I keep comparing it to the leak because the leak is, this whole metal, stainless steel handles and all that, right? The Elementum, right, it's a lot lighter at 2.9 ounces. So if you're looking for a lighter knife to carry for the day, this is the guy for you. And again, the dimensions are perfect. Not too long, not too thick, right? And right under 3 ounces. So one thing the Elementum does have going for it is the deep carry pocket clip, right? So unlike the Leak, right? So about this much was showing out of your pocket, or will show out of your pocket unless you get a modified clip, right? Just the way it comes out of the box right there. With the Elementum, right? Check out the design on the clip. It kind of goes over the screws and allows for the entire knife to hide in your pocket, which is pretty cool, right? If you value that, if that's something you take into consideration, then that's definitely going to be a must for you, right? Also has a lanyard hole right here. If you're into that, it is built in. Other than that, let's check out the blade alignment. So it is very, very aligned right out of the box, but don't take my word for it. There it is, right? What do you think? Right, let me know in the comments. But that looks very, very centered to me, to say the least, right? All right, so last but not least, let's talk about a couple of different areas here as far as, let's start with the price. So the price, the Civivi Elementum comes in at around $50-ish. I think it's gonna be 51, 52, right? Check the link in the description, check out the price. It's somewhere in that ballpark. And it just makes a perfect EDC in that budget range. Again, budget range in the channel being anything around that $50 ballpark. Okay, and again, just to recap, it is a D2 satin finish blade, right? And I mean, the Civivi Elementum comes in so many different variations. You can get Damascus blade finishes. You could get all kinds of different handle blades. You can get all kinds of different handle material. You can get titanium on this thing. It's the customization for the Elementum, just like the Kershaw Leak, is crazy. It's insane. But this one again has G10 orange scales, right? And has the big Civivi logo right there, which I think it looks very, very nice. It speaks to the Civivi quality. D2 satin, again, I had this one in black and I just ended up returning that one because I like the satin look much more. It is a liner lock, right? Like I said earlier, so the liner locks the blade in place, right? It is not a frame lock, and just for comparison purposes, right? In the Leak, the actual frame itself locks the blade in place, right? In a similar fashion, but not quite the same. The liner locks the Elementum in place. The liners are milled, right? You can probably see if I turn it a little bit. You can kind of peek in there, right? So they are milled. So G10 on the outside, milled liners. All right, that being said, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video so far, don't forget to definitely leave a huge like on this video, right? Look forward to seeing the comments, reading everything that you guys are typing on there. By the way, by the time you're watching this video, right, the review for the Civivi Ortis is probably already released, right? So if you want to check out the Civivi Ortis, right, make sure to click this card right here. That is the Civivi Ortis. Also love this guy. It is so good. That being said, guys, take care. Peace. I'll see you all next time.